This is lesson 6 for Google Drive for iPad. In this lesson, we're going to concentrate on content management. So we will look at how you can manage the files and folders in your iPad Google Drive. This will include how you can share files and folders from the device. On every file and folder in your Google Drive, there is an eye icon for information based somewhere on the file. Tap this icon to see the information about the file or folder. You will get different options for different types of file, but we are going to concentrate on the generic ones. So, let's look at a folder. Now we have a folder here called the Pyramid Challenge. So let's click on the little eye in the corner there of the file. So it brings up a list of items on the right hand side of the screen. These are the details. So we can see here under the Pyramid Challenge folder, share, remove, move to, star, rename and get link. As we go down, we can also see info, it gives you some info, and it also tells us who has access to this file. So let's look at the first option on this list. Let's look at share. Sharing files in Google Drive is very, very powerful. You can share a file or a folder with anybody that has a Google account. Let's click on Share. That will bring up a window, and in this window what you need to type is the email address or the Google account of the person that you would like to share this with. You can then give them edit or view access to this folder. For the purpose of this, let's look at edit access and share it with myself. Once you've typed in the email address, you click on the tick button in the corner. You can now see, as we scroll down, we can see who has access. It has edit access as well. Incidentally, we can see the activity of the folder and see what's happened to it. We can see when it was created at 1403, and we can see that there are several images, 7 files in total in this folder. Let's now look at the Who Has Access area. If you click on that little plus button, that will also give you the same window so you can share from this point as well. We're not going to share this file with any other people. Okay, let's move on to the next item. So I'm going to choose one of these images here. I'm going to click on the eye in one of these images, and I'm going to remove this image. This will bring up a message asking if you are willing to remove it. If you click remove, it will then go in the trash or the bin of the Google Drive. The next item on the list is move to. This will allow you to move this file or folder to another folder that you want to move it to. So for example, if I want to move this Pyramid Challenge to my Notes folder, I will click in Notes and then I can move it to that folder by clicking on Move here at the bottom. You can also flag your folders and your files by clicking on Star. The next item is Rename. This is self-explanatory. If you want to rename the file or folder, click on Rename, and there it gives you the option to rename that file or folder. And finally, Get Link. We can click Get Link, and that will copy the link of that document or folder to your clipboard, so you can then paste that into any other document on your iPad. For example, you may want to send the link via email to somebody else. In addition to the generic details, if you click on the eye for an image, you also get a couple of other options. You are given the choice if you want to print. So if you set your iPad up for printing, you can click the print and it will print that image or document. You've also got this option where it says open in. So if I click open in, What that's going to do is going to ask me which other app I would like to open it in. So I can use Facebook, Twitter, or I can copy this to my clipboard. I can save the image to my camera roll, and there are plenty of other things I can do with this. Finally, if we look at the eye on a document, you have the option there, one more option, which is export. So this is very similar to open in. So we can choose the application on our iPad that we want to export this file to. That now concludes this lesson. The final lesson on this course will look at how you can add multiple accounts to your Google Drive on the iPad and also delete accounts that you no longer need.